Hello guys, I am KH19082. This will be a video of me talking about my very first impression of The Division 2. The gameplay at least. I have not checked the official website to look at everything. Plus it's going to be deleted. So I think by the time I'm going to look at everything, it's going to be deleted. So this is what I know. So I'll give off my first impression while playing a game of Division. Let's see here. From what I can tell, it's set in the summertime inside Washington, D.C. At first I thought when the gameplay started, the first 30 seconds of it, I literally thought it was a jungle. Then 15 seconds later, I second thought, maybe 10. A few seconds later, I made a second thought. That was actually woods.
Don't be shy.
Which is true.
You are now entering a safe area.
That part is actually true. Ew. Let's see here. Anyway, I like how you can open supply drops, any random supply drops, just by shooting it. I have noticed something odd though. The odd thing is, everyone is using purple weapons. And for what he got is a purple shotgun. I just had to question. So I questioned the game for a bit, because it does look promising. Let's see what's next. Yes, I can see that a few weapons are back in the game. A few old weapons that we can still use. What I'm really hoping for, or actually, before I said anything, let's actually show off what the weapon was. This was the weapon shown, the lightweight N4. Let me take out the mods to let it know what it looks like. This is the exact weapon I saw on the trailer, so I can pretty much confirm that the lightweight M4 is back. It does have an angle grip on it. It's probably more of a fore. I know it's not really an angle. I don't think it is an angle foregrip. This is probably what it looks like. He probably is using it, but I couldn't tell. Anyway. He's using the lightweight N4 with with only one attachment on it, if I remember correctly.
When you're ready.
The second primary weapon he has is, let me find it. I know I have it in here.
take a look.
I have pretty much a few of them, to be honest. It looks like that, but it's not really it. Yes, the SOCOM M1A1. Well, it looks similar, but not really it. Actually, this is not the weapon. Well, guess the other character has it. Oh well. Oh well. Well, never mind. Anywho.
I'm sure I'll see you again.
I actually forgot what pistol he's using, but he didn't even use it. He was using the lightweight M4 most of the entire time. On the left of the backpack, I noticed on the left side of the backpack, like this side here, I noticed a grenade launcher. Is this the weapon that will replace the sticky grenades? No.
No problem. See you
What's
soon.
it called? The sticky bomb. Okay. I don't know if it will replace the sticky bomb. I wonder if it... Actually, never mind. It won't actually, like, replace it. But... looks great so far.
Okay, see you.
I did not expect in the middle of that game, in the middle of a
Warning.
gunfight,
Now
I
leaving the
noticed
safe area.
in the middle of a gunfight, there's one, before the gunfight started, there's something I did not expect to actually be in the middle of an open field directly in front of the Capitol building.
Very kind of you.
Because this whole thing is set in, Division 2 is set to be in Washington, D.C. a few months after the events of the division in here. And from what I've been told, the division will be set. The Division 2 is set 6 months after. Is set to be 6 months after the infection, the actual infection. I have seen a I wonder if the gameplay of it is still the same. I have noticed one thing that is a bit questioning, and that is the remove. I don't see any med kits inside on
You hadn't showed up. Things might have gone very
on the UI, the interface.
Yeah. Some nice shooting there.
There it is.
Confirmed phase 1 was a...
So yeah, I had a question about the removal of medkits because I don't see it anywhere. I was hoping that it can stay, but Oh well. Guess I have to play the game carefully. More carefully and more laid back. Because I'm more of a... Because if you ever seen gameplays of me playing Division before, then you wouldn't know... Then you know that I'm a healer. That I'm both
Warning. Contamination
a
was
healer
increasing.
and an assault
You hear
type.
that, Agent? You're walking into the teeth of it now. Don't
Sometimes...
forget what I said about keeping any infected refugees alive.
Sometimes up front and gun the enemy.
I really need viable antibody samples from survivors. So
As you can
keep
tell.
them extra alive.
Well, from the gameplay I'm really doing right now.
Agent, it's Dr. Candle. I wanted to stress to you the vital importance of safeguarding any civilians you may come across. The map says some of those people must have survived the flu. That means they've got antibodies to it that I need to open hell of fighting this thing. And the ones
From
who
what
are
I
just
can
sick,
tell.
having a broader genetic diversity
Alright,
of virus
let's move on to the
samples
next.
track the virus's rate of mutation, which is a
There's a
long way
few
to
bars
say,
on
keep
top
those
of a
people
health bar.
alive until I get what I need from them. Got that?
And I
Great.
instantly knew that was armor. Because the actual health below it is not moving around. When the character is taking damage. Next up. What was it again? Oh yeah. I wonder what it looks like if we're I don't know if it's either a med kit or not. But it looks like I don't think it's a med kit actually. Armor itself can regenerate, which is questionable to me. Because the game is trying to be a bit realistic. Judging from the gunplay and the time to kill, looks realistic actually. Looks realistic since they're both on equal terms. Like characters that's level 30 and players are level 30.
Okay,
I
Agent.
wonder if there's
As soon as you
still
lock the
going to be a
situation down, I've got
barrier
joint
between
Sarah JTF strike force ready to move
players
in.
with
They'll take
higher
samples from
level
as many
and
refugees
players
as
with
they can
lower
find.
levels.
Medical
I want to see.
personnel?
I want to see what kind of
Couple
barrier
of
they would
EMTs
make.
in the mix,
I
Doctor?
want to see if
Yes.
that barrier's
A
still there.
couple? As in only two?
I would love.
The rest are first aid
If not,
certified.
it's
They
nice
know how to
because
tap
I can
things.
actually
Get
like
going, Agent.
help any players leveling up quickly as possible. Trying to get to level 30,
Yes. Take your word for it.
or at least I can get,
Thank you, Doctor.
or tone down the tone down the levels of the enemy so I can have them, so we can get a middle ground between
Agent on your team
low level players
requires assistance.
killing the enemy and me killing them as a level 30 character. I am doubting to be level 30 right in the get-go, since mostly everything from Division 1 will be carried over to Division 2. My character, the character that I made, that I grind for myself, and a few other things along with it. So we don't have to grind as much. So us veteran players don't have to grind as much. Don't have to grind as much if we need to. That has been confirmed a while ago before the E3 reveal trailer. Before the E3 reveal. I'd like to see what kind of... I want to see if there's any new weapons, and also weapons that can be fixed compared to the old ones. This is just a mic. This is a small but boss I really want to see. This is just minor changes I would like to see. Certain SMGs to be better.
Can you hear me?
Patel here. Go ahead,
Certain
Doctor.
SMGs to be better than the other
I need you guys to
SMGs.
log intake info from everybody you get a sample from.
In Division
Age,
1,
gender,
the
ethnicity,
MP5
general state
is
of health
better.
on a 10-point scale. Then label and group the samples according to...
And realistically, it's
Excuse me,
9mm.
Doctor, but maybe
No,
this could
it's
wait
9
until we get
millimeter, and
confirmation
it
the
won't
hub is actually complete.
and it won't do
You
much
saying you
against
don't have faith in your agent?
armor characters.
Just focusing on the task at hand. Lieutenant, you'll radio the doctor as soon as the area is secured.
Yes, ma'am. Don't worry, Doctor. We'll get it all worked out.
I hope so. It's only the survival.
The weapon, the SMG I like the most is without a doubt
Copy that, Doc.
the Vector,
Patel out.
the Vector 45, the Chris Vector 45. I'm actually pronouncing it by its real name because I know the actual the company that actually invented the vectors. I like to see multiple types of vectors. From what I can tell from the actual company who invented the vector, they made different variants of vectors. From what I can tell, I see two. I only know two of them. I forgot the other one. They have a vector that is made for 9mm rounds, and the other one, the second vector, is made for the 45. The 45 caliber rounds. Or ACP, actually 45 ACPs. Anywho, I really hope that certain type of weapons, some weapons that can be more powerful than the other, because of their type of rounds they're using.
An agent on your team requires aid immediately.
I'm running out of here. I like to see. I wonder if there's going to be more weapon variants, and a few more changes to the assault. So that's all. Actually, that's all I want for the SMGs. Assault rifles. My impression on the assault. My first impression was that the lightweight M4 is pretty good. I guess, judging by the video. I like the way that it chips armor to make it a bit more realistic, other than shooting them and then they'll die out. Especially when they're human, wearing heavy armor. I like to see it chipping away. That goes along with the health bar.
Agent, if you can find the crane controls, drop that tank someplace safe.
I'd love to see that. I noticed. Oh yeah, I forgot that I noticed that there's a crossbow. Will it be only explosives, or will it have multiple different type of arrows? I'd like to see that. I like to see that for variance sake. For a certain type of people. Some like to use it for stealth.
That should do it, Agent. Solid work. Yes, good work. Now, sample team, listen up. Like I was saying, I'm gonna need those blood samples labeled and organized so we can track corroborating factors.
What else I can think of right now on my first impression of the video? Oh, yes.
Let's move this discussion to a different
Where's
channel
the
so we don't bore
location
the
of the
agent.
dark zone? I know
Supply drops
I
detected.
know our player that was demonstrating the game used it. Did use it, however. Went on the map and checked around. From what I can tell, I don't see a dark zone or anywhere that can be that has both PvE and PvP. I'd like to see. I want to know where the heck is that, to be honest. Not too many fabrics. Okay.
Apparently, the screws of the jail on Rikers Island are either dead or they gave up and went home. Because word on the street is the door is open.
The characters, the players that is level 30, using purple weapons. I think I mentioned this already. Actually, let's actually mention it again if I needed to.
I've got no idea what they're...
I would like to know about. Fill in the later. How rare? I'd like to know how rare high-end weapons and superior weapons. I'd like to know about that. What kind of exotics we'll be getting. I'd like to know what kind of exotics I'll be getting.
Okay, Agent. Assuming the JTF squad's all dead, because, let's face it, who are we kidding? So, let's worry about the living here. You need to get those Rikers out of the building and away from my generators. Be careful. They're temperamental obese, and they're under a lot of pressure.
Oh shit. What kind of, oh yeah, let's see what I can pick up at this right now. Are you using a pistol? Oh, I thought you were using a revolver for a second there. I like to see if they can actually make pistols better. Like, crank it up to the same amount of damage as any primary weapon. Here, I'll demonstrate. Do I have time to reload? That's my type of guy. I'm that type of guy because that's how real special forces done it. That's how real soldiers do it. I'm more of a soldier type of guy. Sometimes special forces. I mean, who am I kidding? I like being a soldier because I play as a soldier a lot. I've seen tactics from Call of Duty, so I decided for multiplayer, so I decided to use the same moves as the NPCs like Captain Price and or other type of soldiers inside the Call of Duty campaign. Oh fuck. I'm playing as a medic next. I'm definitely playing as a medic
Agent
next.
on your team is down. Requires assistance.
Taking back the capital. Oh yeah, at the end of the taking the capital. I know that everything I'm talking about is out of order. I just can't think while playing. I'll try my best to do this. I'll try my best to do that while playing this game. Because I can't make a proper impression of a game without playing the previous game.
You hear this? Good. Because I got something to say. Lorraine busted us out of Rikers. Told us we could go our own way. Now the man's coming back here to shut us down. To lock us back up. You want to die in a cell? You want to let them do what they want? Well, I ain't playing that game. They don't get to take nothing from me, you hear me? But me, I'm going to take it all away from them. You all with me?
Let's see here. Taking back the capital. Yes, I remember. I wonder how we can actually approach that. I wonder if it's... I would like to... Instantly, I first thought taking back the capital thing is like taking back America. I'd like to see if that's true. I'd like to know if that's really the case. Saving the president is good and all, but I'd like to see soldiers. We see actual people, but not U.S. soldiers. The Army, Marines, National Guard, the Navy, any personnel from those branches of the military, or even agents of the CIA. I'd like to see that. What kind of new exotics are we getting? Oh yeah, where's gonna be the base of operation? My idea of the new base of operation would be
Warning. An agent on your team requires aid immediately.
the White House. Yes. There you go. The new base of operation would be either the White House. Yeah, I got a few ideas. The White House, the Pentagon, or the Capitol building. Actually, scratch that. Yes, there's only 2 locations. Okay. 2 locations of the Capitol. 2 locations within Washington D.C. that I know of will be a good place to be. Will be a good place to set up a base of operation. The one in Division. Whoops. The one in Division. The base
Great.
of operation
These assholes got a death
is to
wish.
this place.
You know how to handle
The post
explosives,
office
right? The sniffer in your shade tech should guide you right to them.
of New York. I got allergies, so I apologize for sniffing.
The JTF. But you think we're just gonna hand them back the keys to the city? Wrong.
Drop.
You're almost really in charge.
Alert. Friendly Division agent is down.
So yeah, the base of operation ideas I have is either the White House or the Pentagon. Those are like 2 good locations. I highly suggest the Pentagon will be a good location to set up a base of operation because the vast number of computers and it's the biggest office building in the world. The largest actually. It's the most largest, busiest office building in the world, if I heard that correctly. Plus, it's full of military. It's full of military communications and all. So we'll have a good communication line. So we will have a very good communication. So our communication will be good so far. The CIA, I like to see this. And we'll probably be having a CIA, a division agent as a...
Ain't nothing out here but what you take for yourself. And we ain't giving it back. We'll flip the table and try. Nice, big, full.
No. I think we'll be...
Everybody stays nice and warm tonight. You pushed it, and everybody dies in the dark.
Warning. Agent on your team is down. Requires assistance.
Anything military related, I'll be happy to oblige. I wonder if the NPC can fight. Sure, the enemy NPCs can fight. Now I just see normal, innocent NPCs with guns. I mean, they have guns. I'd like to know if they can use it. How much damage they'll pull off. In here, it's just a complete horrible. In here, the JTF is just a complete horrible trash. Unlike these guys that can shoot far more better than them. Far more better than the JTF. So practically they're useless. By all means. So hopefully they can fix that later. Hopefully they can fix that in Division 2. How large the map will be? That's actually a good question. Hopefully it's larger. Roughly the entire Washington DC. I'd like to see that. I don't know if it can be large as Bolivia. In Ghost Recon Wildlands. I think there's someone behind me. Thank you. What else is there? What else is there? NPCs fit. And friendly NPCs that needs to be fixed. Check. The gameplay, check. Gunplay, check. Map, check. I think that's all of it. I think that's everything I have to say about Division 2. My first impressions and overall, it looks promising. It's not gonna be downgraded from what I heard from Ubisoft. I'll let you know if that's true. That's everything I have to say so far. I haven't recorded much because I have not recorded in a while is because I have been doing a lot of things off camera regarding other games and Sword Online. I'm actually be taking a break from recording Sword Online Fatal Bullet because I couldn't get past those cannons, that little cannon emplacement that I tried so hard to get past. So I'll be doing a lot of grinding and leveling up before I get to play against that. There's too many AIs for me to for me alone and my characters to handle. So I'll lay off. So I'll lay off with recording Sword Online for a while until I can get that done. Until I can get everything done. If I feel like I might beat it, I will record it. If not, I'll take time off camera to grind again. So yeah, that's everything I have to say so far. I'll see you guys on my next video, whenever I make one.